Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about cross stitch. I've got my friend here today. He's come to say hello too. So today it is Thursday the 6th of, I was going to say October, but oh my gosh, it's November. How time flies. Yeah, it's you. Feel free to get down. He's adding to my display. I hope you notice it's changed because for November I'd like to focus on nature projects for Nature November. In Australia, I don't know if you can tell by our beautiful weather, we are in spring going into summer, so I felt these were more appropriate than the spooky Halloween I had here before. So just quickly, I'll show you what I've got. I have Never Underestimate the Difference You Make. I love this one. It's one of the first pieces I ever cross stitched, and it's from Emma Condon. It's book, Cross Stitch the Earth. Oh, the pest is gone. And it's Use the Call for DMC. And yeah, always a favourite. And I also have Stitching with the Housewives, Strawberry Farm. Isn't it cute? This is just on black 28 count Lugana and sorry, Monica, not Lugana, this one. And I just picked DMC colours that I thought looked good because I didn't have any of the classic colourworks. This is Berry Picking by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And oh, I love it, so cute. Another one of the first pieces I stitched, actually. It's funny, when I first began to stitch, I finished things like instantly, FFO'd them because I was so excited. And now I've got a pile. So I really need to get on that, don't I? But just 28 count antique white Lugana using the cord for DMC. Love that. And finally, Tiny Modernist mouse. Isn't it cute? It's a strawberry jam mouse. I love this. And ooh, this one is ivory. Yes, in 28 count Lugana using DMC. So love them, was excited to get them out and go, oh, before we go to Christmas, we'll have a little bit of spring, a bit of nature, a bit of fun. And then I better get to my Flosstube because we are here for Flosstube 30 today. Oh my gosh, we're getting along, aren't we? I have to, well, I don't have to. I would like to go through what I have been stitching since I saw you last, which was only last Friday, but anyway. And also my Nature November plan, so that's exciting. I'm going to do the giveaway winner for the winter cross stitch pattern. And I have some lovely stitchy kindness as well, so lots to talk about. All right, let's get to what I have been stitching. So when I saw you last, it was my 31 days of Halloween, and it was day 31. We'd made it. And on Halloween night, I did a bit more stitching on my new start from the night before. And I'm really glad I had started it the night before because as I had the premonition, I guess, that I wouldn't get much stitching done on Halloween night, it was true. It was dark, it was stormy. The kids, we stayed in the end and watched TV and played games. I don't know if anyone else likes Cauldron Quest. It's a big favourite at our house. And yeah, I didn't get that much stitching on my new start. Isn't it glorious? Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. But I did get some. So here it is. This is Gold Digger. Isn't the fabric absolutely incredible? I love it. And I am doing DMC. And I also am doing a colour conversion. So I don't know if you can tell. I'm doing the block right in the middle. And let's see if that works. Here we go. My colours are a bit different. I have a pink spider. I have some mauve smoke. I have a green frog. Yes. So I'm not actually using the colours that were I guess prescribed in the pattern because I have decided to go a bit brighter. So what I am using for this is a colour conversion from, you recognise this, the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's Snow Globe Halloween sale. So I am using all the colours. I had them all kitted up and they're really happy and bright. And this is Albert, the first one. Oh, isn't he cute? I really wanted to get him done, but I will. I'll keep putting stitches into him. And also there is a koala out now, and she is gorgeous. And then the new one came out for November because it's a 4-month sale, and it's a bunny. Put a picture up. Yeah, a Halloween bunny. And look at that black cat. It's just adorable. Anyway, why I'm showing you this is, I guess, slightly part of my acquisitions. I got a new pattern from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Halloween Snow Globe sale, but also because they're the colours, those glorious bright colours that I'm going to be using on this. So this is 1 strand, so I guess it'd be 1/1 because it's 20 count Aida Gold Digger by Colour Cascade Fabrics. And I love how it looks, and I'm really excited to have started this pattern. It's one I've wanted for a long time, a unicorn pattern, I guess. So finally I have it in its paper form, but that's fine. And yeah, I'm stitching my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. So that is the first one I had to show you. And then I also want to talk about 2 more Halloween pieces just quickly. My other new start I had last week, I've had a lot lately, is this gorgeous one, Boohoo. Look at that. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone. Everyone was so, so helpful. When I showed this last week, so this is where I'm up to so far. This stunning fabric is another Colour Cascade fabric. They're a Western Australian dyer, and it is Hydrangea, a 28 count linen. Now, when I showed this last week, I did say that I had realised that the green in this isn't a DMC. All the rest is, but the green is actually Weeks Dye Works Chartreuse. And just from the picture that I was looking at, the 907 that they suggested, the DMC, to go instead of the chartreuse, did look quite a bit darker and not as bright. And everyone was so helpful. So many people check their stash. Thank you so much. And on my Facebook group, I have a Facebook group, Adelaide Stitches, a really lovely lady called Judith actually put up photos of her Weeks Dye Works chartreuse and the other close DMC threads. And oh my gosh, that was so, so helpful. Thank you, Judith. I have decided that I am going to order the Weeks Dye Works chartreuse, which I never usually do, but it does definitely have a neon quality to it that the DMC just doesn't have. So yes, just a quick thank you for that one. It was really helpful, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm formulating my cross stitch order now. You know how you can never just order one thing? So yes, I will be getting the green for my Boohoo. And yeah, look, I know Halloween's done now. I will pull out Halloween again, and it'll be fun to have it all ready to do next year, because isn't that the cutest pattern? Oh, I just love it. I just love it. And I know I didn't say, but this one I am stitching 2/2 on the 28 count. So that's why it looks nice and dense. So that was another Halloween one. And then just finally, I just wanted to quickly show my Stitch Witch, because that was my main project for Halloween. So I haven't done any more work on her. I'll put a picture of her up. She's by Tiny Modernist. But I know a lot of people just follow the Flosstubes. They don't have time to watch the dailies. So I just want to give a quick update on her. And here she is. Yeah, I'm really pleased with where I got to, but as I'm sure you can see, I didn't finish her. So that is a shame, but what I'm planning, and what a lot of people have said they'd definitely be interested in, is April, halfway, kind of 6 months, in 6 months time, halfway from Halloween, do some Halloween stitching, get her out and finish her, because I got up to 9,000. Here we go, 9,504 stitches out of 12,274, which is 77.43%. So I have less than 3,000 stitches to go, and she is done. Which, yes, very exciting, because I love her. I am glad I got all of her kind of done, if that makes sense, like all her body, her dress, her shoes, her hat. It is really nice to look at her. And this is 28 count Lugana, hand dyed by me, stitched with the DMC, and it is 2/2. So yes, that is my Halloween I wanted to talk about. Let's get on to what else I have been stitching. So I've got to pick up the right pile. I have a few. Okay, so next, another new start. Wow, I must have had 3 last week. they add up when you go through them all, don't they? So this is Flea Market Flowers. It was my November first start. I was really excited to finally do some spring stitching because here in Australia we're in spring, and in September I did space, and in October I did Halloween, and finally I can get to the pretty flowers. Isn't it gorgeous? Now I had spoken about this and said I was going to start it on this colour. I guess spoiler alert, I didn't start it on this colour in the end. I was going to, but I did a floss toss and I could not get the greens right. The greens they'd picked were too close to this fabric. They would not show up. And then when I changed them, I didn't like it, like pulled out other substitutes. So in the end, I went with this beautiful fabric. Sorry, I have a balancing a lot. Here we go. And this fabric is Bubblegum. It is by Paddock Lane Designs. Oh, you can see some of the mottling. It's quite subtle. It's like a neutral, but then it's also got yellow, pink and green going through it. And I just thought that would be perfect for it. It is a 32 count Lugana. Wow, you can see the colours. I'm so excited. Every other time I've shown this, you've just seen white. So the light must be just right today. And this is a 32 count Lugana from Paddock Lane Designs, Bubblegum. This one, oh, isn't it nice? Anyway, as you can see, I have started. So that was November 1st I started, and then actually I have had this out and been stitching a bit every morning because of the fabric. I didn't end up changing the greens. I kept the called for, and I think they will look fantastic. In fact, I know they will, because here we go. I did a bit of a floss toss. I put all my floss together so I could see the colors, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it is turning out. This is so far is almost called for DMC. It is DMC, but I will go through my changes I'm going to do to the pattern, and I'm doing it 2/2. So what have I changed in the pattern? I've changed 3 colors, but they're not major. And first off, as you see, the border, that actually is meant to be DMC 8. Now I have gone for DMC 9 just because it was that little bit darker and I felt it stood out quite well. Now the next change I made was in the light purple color. It's like an aubergine kind of tones. I felt very dark, reddy tone purples they had in here, and I knew I definitely wanted a bluey purple in there. So what I did is I have this as DMC 9, and then with it, trying to balance too many things. Here we go. This as DMC 9, and then with it I decided to put this purple because I thought it would look beautiful. I love them together, and I think for the flowers that they're in, they will look so nice. So I'm excited about that. And this purple is 333, which I think is a purple I use for everything. I just love it. It's funny because purple's not my favorite color, green is, but yeah. No, I really do love this colour, and I just think it will, here we go, it will zing on the fabric. So excited about that. And then the only other change I made was the yellow. Instead of 729, I have gone for 728. It was just a little bit brighter. Isn't it beautiful, that colour? And yeah, I'm really, really happy with all the other colours. I think they look lovely. If I kind of hold them up, you'll get an idea. Here we go. So yes, they will be my colours. A bit of a rainbow, isn't it? A messy rainbow. Sorry, these are very used floss drops from my master set. But yes, I'm pleased. So they're my 3 slightly different colours, but I think they will work and just add to continuing that rainbow one. So yeah, I'm very excited by my flea market flowers. This was a lovely Stitchy kindness gift from Marie, and I will put her Instagram below. Stitching is my happy place. And yeah, thank you, Marie. I really enjoyed starting this, and I know a few of you were starting it with me, so you have to let me know if you started yours too. What fabric did you use, and how's it going? Because I love this stitch. I've got the floss with it, so each morning I can pick it up and do some stitching on it, which is nice, because that first motif is a big one. Like, I didn't realize kind of, I guess, how much stitching the pattern has in it, but here we go. It does. It does. What is it? It is 153 by 169. So yeah, sizable, but it's going to look amazing. So that has been something I've been stitching on a bit every day. Actually, I think, yeah, yes, all my stitching has been like just a few projects every day. The same projects, I mean, every day. But that's okay. You go through different stages, and I've been busy with, you know, kids, uni, all that stuff. So yeah, it's good to good to know what you're stitching on. Let's get to my next one. So the next one I've been working on is Divine Beasts. This is by Needlelot Designs. I'll pop a picture of it up. And I am trying to get this done by, well, the first week in December would be nice, because then I can frame it and have it ready for my son's birthday, because he likes Greek mythology. And I have very stylishly left a needle actually in this. Sorry, I was stitching on it. And yes, I know what happened. I was stitching on this last night and I had to frog a bit. Don't you hate that? And then I think I was a bit annoyed at it and just parked the needle and went, fine, I'll look at you tomorrow. Which is good for me, because usually I just put it in the naughty corner. But anyway, let's talk about this beautiful fabric. This is 32 count Cloudy Moon. It is an opal Lugana from Paddock Lane Designs. Isn't it stunning? I hope you can see that shine. I just love it. And look at the design. So this design is from Needlelot Designs Kofi. The frame was free 1 month, and then she released Pegasus, and she released Cerberus, and then there's a sea serpent. I don't remember its proper name. Anyway, I'll put a picture of it up so you can see that goes down the bottom. So I am just over halfway. I have quite a bit of stitching to do. I'm trying to do a bit on it every day to get it done. I am up to 5,741 stitches out of 10,731, and I am at 53.5%. So yeah, chipping away on it. It's really nice to stitch. I do enjoy it. I don't know how I made mistakes on it last night. I was just being tired, but oh, I will get back to it. I will put in the rest of that thread, and yeah, it's fun seeing the heads come to life. I don't know if you can see, that's the third head. It's going to come down there. And this is all the call for DMC, even the border, and it's 2 over 2. So no, really pleased with that. That's nice and fun. And then I've also been chipping away at my toy shop. So the toy shop is the artworks by Amy Stewart. It is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'll put a picture of that one up. And this is the piece I would like to have finished by my husband's 60th. That is the plan. And he's 37 now. So how much stitching have I got to do? That much. A lot. So this is on 18 count. Here we are. It is an easy grid. And yeah, look, I'm getting across the top. How exciting is that? I am trying to get to the train over here. So I have extended my bunting along, and yeah, I'm pretty excited, and this has been really fun to stitch. I feel like I've been stitching background for such a long time. It's nice to actually be stitching something else. And I've been chipping away at this a bit each day. It is 2 over 1, I guess, because it's 18 count. I'm using 2 strands of DMC and it's full cross. So yeah, really excited. It's funny, I used to just show you the plain and have it up close, but now I've got to hold it back a bit. This actually is the end of the 3rd page to give you an idea of size. So yeah, it's quite fun. I think I'd like to go all the way across the top and then come back and fill in things as they call to me. But yeah, I love it. I just think it looks so good. Now at the moment I am up to 7,016 stitches, so over 7,000 now, out of 350,700, and I am at 2% exactly. So yay, it's milestone stitching, isn't it? The 7,000, the 2%, only 98% left to go. But no, I'm really, really enjoying this, and yeah, it's been nice. Yeah, it's fun. I want to pick this up every day in November, and yeah, have been so far. And look at the progress. So, very excited about the stitching I've been doing. I also wanted to show you that I got some really, really lovely Stitchy kindness, which I'm just so touched about. So a really, really lovely lady called Zoe. Hi Zoe. She has given me double Stitchy kindness, which I still just can't believe. It is so lovely and generous of her. And I'm just going to take this out of the plastic wrapper so you can see it. She saw this pattern and thought that I would love to stitch it, and she was so right, and sent it to me. And wow, look at it, isn't it gorgeous? It's called Midnight Drift. It is by Cottage Garden Samplings, and I have never stitched a pattern from them, so I'm very excited to stitch this one. Zoe said she sent it to me because she felt it was very like a cross between Tiny Modernist and Barbara Anna, and I can totally see that. Oh, look at it, isn't it stunning? And then if this gorgeous pattern wasn't enough, I'm just absolutely blown away. She also sent me a voucher to Colour Cascade Fabrics so I could get fabric for it as well, which thank you so much. So yeah, as I said, I'm blown away, just touched by your generosity. It's so nice of you. So I have put in an order. I have a really lovely fabric called Sorcerer coming to me that I think will be perfect for this, and it's an opal too. So it will have that bit of shine, but yeah, I'm really excited. And yeah, you have to let me know, everyone, if you have this pattern, if you thought about stitching it. I think definitely it'll be a contender for Halloween next year. Maybe I'll even start it in April when I get my Stitch Witch out, because you know, you can't Halloween projects, you can't just stitch them alone, can you? So yeah, no, really excited about this, and thank you so much Zoe, that was so lovely of you. I appreciate it so much. So that was a very lovely piece of Stitchy kindness. This community is so wonderful. I also very excitedly got my fabric of the month. So this is from Paddock Lane Designs. I get a fat 8 every month, and here we go. It came with this. Lisa always sends them with a floss drop, which is really useful. That's really nice of her. And my fabric was just gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. It is called Tranquility. It is a 32 count opal Lugana. Oh, it's beautiful. And Lisa actually does 3 fabrics of the month, I suppose. She does neutral, mottled, and brights. And I'm actually on kind of surprise me. So she just picks what she thinks I'd like and sends it to me. And oh my gosh, she always picks the perfect one. Because I love this. As soon as I saw it, I thought Christmas, like especially with that sparkle, wouldn't it just be stunning for Christmas pieces? Now her fabric of the month is available through her Patreon, so I will link that below, and you can back order like other fabrics, if that makes sense, from past months, including this one if you're interested, if you join her Patreon. So I will link that below, but I'm so pleased with this. As soon as I saw it, I thought of, and I think actually it's available to everyone now, that tree that Satsuma Street and Tiny Modernist did a collaboration of, and I bought last year at the Jingle Ball. I'll put a picture of it up. I really wish I could remember what it's called. Did I write it down? I did. That was good, wasn't it? Festive Folk Tree. I should be able to remember that instead of that tree. Anyway, sorry. Right, so I'll pop a picture of that up. And I know it's done a more neutral, but I could see this on it. I think it would look stunning. So that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I guess it's November. It's the time to start planning my Christmas stitching, isn't it? And yeah, I just think those bright colours would pop on this. And I love 32 count. I think 32 count might be my sweet spot with 2 strands. Yeah, that's definitely for me. I have a few projects now which are higher counts of 1 strand, and I do enjoy them when I stitch them, but you know when that little kind of special spot in your heart is hit, and for me it's at the moment it's 32 count. So yes, I'm very excited about that. That'll definitely be in my Christmas plans. So thank you, Lisa. And then talking about plans, let's get to my Nature November plans. So I think this will be the first time that I'm planning to do some daily videos, and I'm not starting on the 1st of the month. So that does feel a bit strange. But with kids events and life in my uni, I have decided to do 10 days of Nature November, and it will go from the 10th of November to the 20th of November. So my daily videos will be starting next Monday. And I am just going to get my main project. Here it is, got a different pile now to hold up. And my focus project for Nature November, so I will work on this every day, and my aim is to get spring done. Because, oh, I guess I should tell you the piece. So the piece is Nature's Journey. It is by Sprouting Lupine, and it actually is a stitch along that's in the Just Cross Stitch magazine. So they have released 3 parts so far. So they've released spring, summer and autumn. A lot of people are stitching this. It is absolutely stunning, as you can see. I started mine, and Midsummer Stitch, the event by Lindy Stitches, because I saw Sprouting Lupine talk about it in her designer talk. And when she said, oh, it's through Just Cross Stitch, and I thought, oh, I get Just Cross Stitch magazine free through the Libby app. Why didn't I go have a look? And then I started it that day. So my aim is to get spring done, the first part, and because I'm in spring in Australia, that would be really nice, wouldn't it? I'd actually, you know, for my hemisphere, be up to date. So this is where I am at. Oh, look at that. I just love it. I just love it. As you see, I have picked a darker fabric, but I really enjoy how the colours look on it. This beautiful, beautiful linen is another colour Cascade. This is Sage. It is a 28 count linen. And yes, it's quite a big piece, this one. Did I write on what it is? It is her 17 by 26 inch. But look at that. I love how they look. These are just the called for DMC colours, and yeah, I think they just pop and look stunning. Now, I have been so lucky because I was stitching it from the Just Cross Stitch magazine. I had screenshot the magazine chart and printed it out, and it was quite tiny and black and white, and I was struggling a bit. And then an absolutely lovely member of the stitching community, Isabeau, reached out to me, and she showed me and helped me get it into markup XP, which is just amazing. So I actually have spring in markup XP. Thank you so much, Isabeau. I appreciate it so much. This community, I know I keep saying it, it's just so generous. Stitchers are definitely the nicest people. So thank you. And I've updated it in my markup, and I am at 1,180 stitches out of 5,385 stitches, and I'm at 21.91%. So that's just for spring. So actually it's going to be quite big. I mean, it's definitely going to be over 20,000 stitches, this piece, but look at it. It is just beautiful, and I love things with seasons in them. So yeah, that's going to be my main piece. So 10 days, I guess it's every day. I'm hoping to get spring finished. Now, looking at my stats now, that is about 4,000 stitches. We'll see. We'll see. I will have fun. I will do my best. I will pick it up each day. And yeah, you'll have to let me know if you're going to join in for Nature November. And if you are, what you're thinking of stitching, like different projects or just one every day. But yes, I'm excited. I mean, it's a beautiful time of year here and it's nice to celebrate it. And I know the Northern Hemisphere is the opposite to us, but then you have your cozy, snuggly fall with beautiful leaves falling and the snow coming for winter. And yes, okay, all the seasons are beautiful, but yeah. I'm gonna have a more focus, I think, on spring flowers, so I'll enjoy that. So, as with all my daily videos, I don't just have a main project because I'm a flitterbug and I like to change things up and try new projects. So I have put out quite a few. Let's have a look at them. Just one sec, I'll grab them. Okay, I'm back. So the other projects that I'm going to spin my wheel and see what comes up when I do Nature November are, my first one is A Year in Stitches by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So I'll pop a picture of it up. This is actually a free pattern that's available through the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Facebook. I'll have the instructions below in the description, and I am woefully behind. I was using it to track my temperature, and here's mine. So what did I get? I got January, February, March, April, and started May. What's it now? November. Oops. So if I'm going to get this finished, it really has to be this year, doesn't it? So this is definitely going on my wheel. I have all the temperatures written down in my diary. So yes, I need to get on it. I need to stitch, and it's going to look so cute when it's done. So I'm not sure why I stopped or what's holding me back, but anyway. This is on 28 count Ice Blue Lugana, and I'm just using the called for DMC 2/2. I have put a bead on the first of each month. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, sorry, this side. A clear bead at the beginning of the month and a coloured bead if it's a change in season. So that was autumn. So yes, I need to get back to that. It's definitely on my wheel. So that is my first one. Then I also have put on it, which we've just seen and talked about, Flea Market Flowers, because, well, nature, flowers, oh, it's so pretty. And this is on the Bubblegum by Paddock Lane Designs. There we go. Look at that. So yes, definitely want more progress on this. So this is going on my wheels. That's 2 projects. Then the next one, I love this piece. This is my Leap Year Sal. So this is no, it's not Seasons, Every Season by Tiny Modernist. I'll pop a picture of it up. And as I said, my Leap Year Sal. So I actually am technically up to date with it. I reached 25% by February 29th this year, but I also have to reach 50% by February 29th next year. So this is where I'm at. Oh, look at it. I love this one. I'm just stitching it in the called for DMC. The colour's stunning. This beautiful fabric is 32 count Garden Meadow Lugana, the even weave from Paddock Lane Designs. And I am currently up to, did I write it down? Yes, I did. 4,785 stitches out of 16,598, and I am at 28.83%. So nowhere near 50. So I do have a bit to go, but including all that fill in actually. So surely that should be pretty quick. And then I have to decide kind of which way I'm going to go. I might head towards summer because summer is coming, but yes. Love this one. Excited to get back to it. So that is project 3. Then I also have another Tiny Modernist. Can you tell she's one of my favourite designers? And this is Fantastical Greenhouse by Tiny Modernist because, well, I was thinking about a nature piece and I know it's fantastical, but look at it. Look at all the plants. Aren't they stunning? Oh, I just love the colours. Yeah. I love this, and I'd really like to have more progress on it. Now this is Tiny Modernist yearly sale from this year. So it has finished. It's all out now as one pattern. I am currently at 4,992 stitches out of 9,288. Is that all it is? I thought it was bigger than that. And that's 53.75%. So I really, yes, should be getting on this. I'm a bit puzzled at that because that's the same amount as my Needlelot Designs, and this feels a lot bigger. I mean, I've got a whole top story and a dragon to do. But anyway, I'll double check that and let you know next time. Now this is on 14 count 14 count Aida, hand dyed by me using the called for DMC. So it's 2/1. But yeah, I love how it looks. Love the unicorn. Oh, look at it. So yes, definitely need to get some more progress and on this one. And then, oh, I have a new start. So I have been buying the Barbara Anna Dreaming Girls, although I haven't started them yet. So there was spring, and then there was summer, and this is probably the one I will start with because we're going into summer, and there is autumn, and finally out now there is winter. So aren't they gorgeous? Now she has given instructions on stitching them all on one piece of fabric, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with summer because in that pattern she's actually shown it with kind of the edges of the other girls and how to start in the middle of the fabric. So that's what I'm going to do, and I am going to stitch them on this. Ah, you can actually see the pinks and the blues. So this is 32 count Lugana. It is from Paddock Lane Designs. It is called Dusky Sky. And as you see, because it's got the pink and the blue, I thought it would suit the Barbara Anna Dreaming Girls really well. I mean, as well as that Dusky Sky has got that beautiful kind of dreaming quality to it. I just thought the blues would suit the spring summer, but the kind of the dusky pink would look good with the more autumnal colours. So you kind of have a bit of everything, and actually the blue will suit the winter too. So yes, I'm excited about that. I'm just going to use the Core for DMC. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one being spun. So that is a new start I will have. I have each girl individually in Pattern Keeper, and they're about 2,800 stitches, which is pretty good. So excited about that. And then I have a Gecko Rouge. So in keeping with Nature November, here we go. A bee. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? So this is a kit from Gecko Rouge. It is just called Bee, and the beautiful artwork is by Lorna Lane. I love this, and I started this last year on the 31st of December for 12 by 12. It was a wonderful kit I got for Christmas. So I am doing mine on 25 count, and it is on Easy Grid. Dropping a needle. And here it is. Oh, look at that. Doesn't it look impactful? I love it. So I'm stitching mine 1/1. So I am doing it full cross, which is unusual for me on the smaller counts. Usually I do 2/1 tent stitch, but because this full coverage isn't a straight like square or rectangle, it has uneven edges. I just thought the full cross would look better on the edge. Oh, I just love it. So I have done 2,874 stitches out of 65,116, and I'm at 4.41%. So yeah, definitely need to get some more done on this, don't I? Be great to have another wing, kind of get that outline more going. And I love the colours, they're just so happy, aren't they? The bee. So yes, that's another one on my project wheel. And then okay, we're kind of down to 1.5 more. I'll talk about the half. We'll do the one first. So I am also putting this one on my wheel. This is another full coverage, and it is called Fairy Whispers. And I just love it. It is the requester size. It is by artwork by Lisa Parker. And I guess, look, really it should be more in like a magical kind of, I don't know, stitching series, but the Bluebell Fairy, the Unicorn, I've got my fantastical greenhouse in here too. I'm stitching a forest. I just felt nature, this really, this really fits. And especially as I'm starting from the right corner, not the left. So I am literally stitching a forest. Look at that. And you can see this is 25 count 2, but this is tent stitch, so it's 2 over 1 tent stitch, and because it's got those straight edges, yeah, I feel like the tent stitch works. So I thought, no, I want to stitch on this. I love the colours, let's pop it in. So it's going in. So I started this when I did my 12 Days of Designers series. Oh my gosh, I've done a lot of series this year, haven't I? And Heaven and Earth Designs. And I was just talking about patterns I had from Heaven and Earth Designs, and then I had to start it because it was just so lovely and it was calling me. So this Lisa Parker is actually a requester size. So there's Fairy Whispers regular, Fairy Whispers mini, and there's someone has asked for a Fairy Whispers requester size. So it's in between the mini and the regular. I think it's about 300 by 400, and I thought it was a really good size. I felt like I had more detail than the mini, but it wasn't as big as the regular. So I do have this in Pattern Keeper, and I am currently up to 4,082 stitches out of 100, and actually it must be bigger than 300 and 400 because it's out of 184,875, but you get what I mean. It's kind of it's around there. But look at those colors, aren't they glorious? So yes, I'm excited to add that one too. And then kind of to my half, which is really just code for I haven't fully decided. See, in my plans, I had these books. Actually, I talked about this in a members video. I love these books, and I really felt that I should have designs from them in Nature November. I mean, aren't they perfect? They're Cross Stitch from the Earth for Emma Condon. That's the book, actually, I was saying Never Underestimate comes from. Love this book, so many great designs. And then Cross Stitch in the Forest by Max Pigeon, which I've only started one in, the Aurora. Oh, and those bright colours. I need to get that one out again too. Look at that. So I was having a lovely look through, and as usual, there's too many really I want to do. So I was very taken by this one. I love it. I love the negative space, the animals. Like, the more you look at it, the more you see. It is so cool. And also, I'm a greens girl, so I do really like that one. And then I also was taken by this one. I think it's the green fabric behind it. As I said, I'm in spring, I'm in nature, I'm in green era. And then I was looking at that one, I thought, hang on, I've seen another one that does that I really loved. And I remembered that in this book, look at this, Between Two Pines is a doorway to a new world. Wow. Ah, yes, and it's just, yeah, it reminds you of every wonderful kind of fantasy story you've ever read. I just love it. And walking through the forest, it's incredible. So then I thought, oh, does that mean I should stitch this one? And I was already planning, because I talked about this in my past daily videos, I'm starting this one, Seasons. Isn't it gorgeous? So that's why it's a half, because I'm just split between so many projects. There's just too much I want to stitch. It's a really nice problem to have. But I was going back and I was looking at this one and I'm like, oh, do you have fabric that would make it work? So I found, I have this. So I'll try and kind of put it next to it, so you can kind of compare. So not as dark, but it is beautiful. It is stunning. And I would love to have it. So this is kind of the negative space. The fabric is the dark green, and as you see, the stitching is the lighter colours. Now, it does mean your fabric should be darker, especially down the bottom, to see the mushrooms and the bunnies and all that. I'm so sorry about the glare, because it's a paper pattern. It's in a book. I don't even have a picture to put up, so I apologise for that. So what I did is I pulled out the greens. So actually they were the 561, 562, 563 kind of family. Let's get a feel for it and see what I think. go. So yeah, it kind of could work. I think they might be different enough to see the fabric through. I'm not 100%. I am loving the greens though. I mean, if I want a project with greens, this is it, isn't it? So I am thinking about trying it. There you go, is that any better? So let me know what you think. Now this beautiful fabric, I don't know if I said what it is. It is called Window Herb Garden. It is a 28 count linen from Colour Cascade Fabrics. It's so beautiful. I think I'm a bit addicted to their linen at the moment, which is funny because I was pretty much like a steady Lugana stitcher before that, but look at it. So yes, they are all whirling through my head. That's why they're kind of a half, because it's not concrete, is it? There's just too many good things. And then part of me just is like, just go back and start that one. It's so cute. You really like it. It's only small compared to the other ones. What's this one? 60 by 86. So yes, that's where I'm at. As I said, it's a nice place to be. I mean, it's only the 6th today. I have 4 days to keep looking through books and pulling out fabric and threads and comparing and be like, should I do this? What about this? Oh, maybe this one. And it's funny because now I've pulled that one out again. I really do like the seasons. As you can tell. How many seasonal pieces am I going to have? A lot, aren't I? Because the Barbara Anna one's the 4 seasons. Every Season by Tiny Modernist is the 4 seasons. Nature's Journey is the 4 seasons. Yeah, I'm a bit addicted. Anyway. So, yes. That is where I am at. I really hope you'll join me for Nature November. I think it'll be fun, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to stitch on lots of beautiful projects. I mean, what's there not to be excited about? Okay, so I am now going to get my pattern and announce the giveaway winner. Just one sec. Okay, so back in Flosstube 29, I had this as a giveaway for the word winter. Thank you everyone for your entries. There were so many creative ones. Winter, I think overall was actually a pretty popular month. Everyone loves how nice it is to go in and stitch, and yeah, it was really, really nice to hear about your cozy snuggling. It made me feel like, oh, I wish I was going into winter. I probably will be wishing that when we're in midsummer, but anyway. So the winner of Winter Quaker, and I will pop the comment up there, is Claire Nelms. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for your lovely comment. She said, wow, how on earth do you find the time to stitch so many whips and juggle family and your studies? I'm in awe. Winter is my most productive stitching time. It's lovely to be stitching all warm and cozy when it's miserable and wet outside. So thank you, Claire. That's just so lovely. And yeah, it does sound lovely to be warm and cozy and stitching inside. When it's miserable outside. So I really hope you enjoy Winter Quaker. Please email me at adelaidestitches@gmail.com. I have the email in the description below, and let me know your address so I can send this out to you. So I also wanted to give a big thank you to my members, because they basically make the giveaways possible, because they really help me cover all the postage costs as well as help me get equipment for the channel so I can improve it. So a big thank you to all my members. They are, and I'll read them out: Adriana Robinson, Kaz, Kristen, Debbie Alex, Tammy Glaser, Jess McGrath, Tate Gray, Michelle Cece, The Soda Stitcher, Shannon Bromo, Kim Does Things, Ina Wiseman, Bella Sonder, Malin Bjork, Kylie Shaw, Gail Cunningham, Joyce, Christine Begbie, Casey Carr, Anne Wortley, Handmade with Love by Mama Lane, Robert White, Anne O'Neill, Diane Wilson, God's Littlest Idiot, Claire Rochford, Kirsten, Sherry Keller, Cher Am, Linda Pearson, Lexi Hawes, Piney Wood Stitching Bee, Alex West, Christine Dempsey, Turtle for Cats, Julia Scarlett, Elizabeth Cooper, and Kitty X Stitches. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your generosity so much. Thank you for supporting me and the channel. It means a lot to me, and it's been really fun doing the giveaways, as well as having our little members videos as well. So I also have another giveaway that is ongoing at the moment. So that was in my finale for 31 days of Halloween stitching. So I will link that below. If you're interested, you can go have a look and look at the pattern and see if it's something that you're interested in. I will keep that one open till mid-November. So it's only the 6th today. So yes, you've got a while for that one. But yeah, how exciting. All right, well, I think that is it from me today. Thank you so much, everyone, for, well, everything really. The comments, like, subscribes, the support, all the messages, the interaction in the Facebook group. It's just, yeah, this community just blows me away. I hope you can join me for Nature November. Let me know if you've got a piece you're thinking about stitching along. I'd love to hear about it. And I hope your November is going well so far. I can't believe it's already the 6th. It feels like this year is going so fast. I will see you next. Well, actually, I'm going to have a knitting video coming out, another Knitting Socks podcast, because we're waiting for kids and actually doing uni. So sitting there and listening to other people. I've been doing a lot of knitting. It's been a good way to pass the time. So I will have that, and then I will be back for my cross stitch daily videos for Nature November on Monday. So have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you then. Take care. Happy stitching. Bye.